Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for the latest episode of South Park, Unfulfilled. And I really enjoyed this episode. This really went back to a very South Park take on an issue, this time taking aim at Amazon and online retail culture. So, we see that Butters is getting excited for this bike parade that's going to be going on. And he's going to enter it, he wants to win it, because the prize is $50. And of course, Butters' father rags on him because he has to take this other job to make ends meet with the family. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to do this. Let's go. And we see that there's this giant Amazon fulfillment center that has come up and pretty much taken all the people in the town and pretty much made them workers. And we get this kind of cool thing like where they're doing the company man song and everything, but it almost drags on for too long. They did end it at just the right spot as we see everybody kind of like working at Amazon and just like fulfilling everything with the robots and everything going around. That becomes important as we see everybody kind of like getting their packages and all the different ways that they're coming about that. But we see that the Tweak, mother and father have to come and work there, and of course, Butters' father is giving them the tour. And then the area manager kind of dude, Josh, it's, I don't know how to describe it. One of the robot loading, Amazon machines kind of knocks into him and he starts getting ping-ponged around throughout the facility where he eventually gets wrapped up and put into a box. And at first you think he's dead, but we go through later, we see everybody out at the bar at Amazon, and they're off work and they're just ruminating on what happened. Amazon put out that it was human error that caused it, when clearly the machines were at fault, and everybody except Butters' father is like ready for a strike, and they go on strike. This becomes important because earlier in the episode, we've seen Butters being like, hey everybody, anybody ready for the bike parade? And Cartman and the rest of his friends are just like, no, that is really fucking stupid. Why would we be doing that? He's like, oh, that's alright. Kind of Butters brushing it off. He's like, yeah, I'll finally beat this one kid who then rolls up. You're like, yeah, and he's got this tricked freaking sick ass bike. And he's like getting girls around him. And he's like, yep, bitches like bikes kind of thing. It's like, oh, jeez. He's like, yeah, I just got some things to do, and of course this sets off Cartman and the boys to do their own thing. We see Kenny working on his alone, and then Cartman and the rest of them call him out and like, hey, we agreed that this was stupid, and you're doing this behind our back. You want to know why I know that? Because that's what I was going to do. But then Cartman kind of laments that they used to do this kind of stuff when they were before, and they would do it together and everything, and they decided to do a kind of theme thing and have 4 bikes, but do a theme for all of them, and they're like trying to order stuff on Amazon. Of course, that dovetails into the strike going on where they don't get any of their stuff. And they're kind of freaking out because they're like, nobody's getting their packages, and they have to figure out ways to get the materials that they need for their bikes. I love it. Towards the end, they're like, what did we do before Amazon? We went to the mall, and then that sets them off that way. That's towards the later portion of the episode. In the middle, we kind of get a really funny ass Star Trek reference as the mayor's trying to figure out what to do with the people that are striking. Everybody's in the town is depressed and just kind of sad because all their orders are going unfulfilled. Jeff Bezos comes in, and he is now pretty much like a Star Trek Telosian with the butt head and the freaking veins and talking with telepathy and all that. And he's like, well, we kind of have to get this straightened out. The customer is the most important thing, and we need the worker consumers to do the work and box the stuff and get it out to people. So you better figure out what to do. So they are going around trying to figure out what to do. They first forcefully downgrade the people that are striking from Amazon Prime to, let's see here. Let us see. Amazon USDA Choice. That was a good inspired bit on their part to be like, oh yeah, we'll do it like food. But then that gets Butters' father thinking, okay, what do I have to do? And we see that Jeff Bezos is using Alexa to see what everything's going on. He's like, all right, this will get him to come back in. We, of course, see him crossing the picket line to go work, and he's the only one that does it. Everybody else is just going on the strike. We see this reporter talking to Josh in the box, and he's like ranting about the capitalist system and everything, and the dude's like, so can you get out of that box? He's like, no, all my organs are compressed. If you open this thing, I'm essentially liquid in here. I die. And it's like, later on, as they're talking more about stuff, he's like, so, can you ship yourself? And all this kind of stuff. I just love how the jokes rolled in this one. It felt very natural, and all of the storylines converged in a natural way. You would think that the Amazon part was the A storyline and the bike parade is the B storyline, and you're kind of right, but they melded in such a way that it didn't feel like they were two separate distinct ones. They intertwined with the boys needing to get their stuff from Amazon, not being able to, and having to go to the mall to see what was going on. This, of course, they go there, they see these kind of creatures that are still working at the mall, and they're like, oh God, we need all this kind of stuff for our theme, but the malls don't have the inventory that the wholesalers online usually do. And they're thinking, wait a minute, all these workers are here because they want to work. They've got a purpose. So they decide to call up Amazon, and this, of course, solves the problem for Jeff Bezos. He's like, oh, you got workers? You send them to me. And they're like, yeah, okay, we'll do that, but you have to guarantee that we get our shit first. He's like, yeah, deal, fine. So we'll have to see if this dovetails into a second part, but I really liked what they were doing. They just took a kind of crazy theme and they went the South Park way and just went crazy with it. Amazon Fulfillment Center taking all the jobs, and of course, one step too far, we get the South Park strike reaction. We get the boys being like, yeah, we've got this thing. With the bike parade, we got to do this. They have this kind of problem that, okay, they got to fix in a kind of unorthodox way, and it was just funny. Not really laugh out loud funny, but entertaining enough to be like, oh, okay, I can't wait to see what they're going on next. I just loved what they were able to do with the Jeff Bezos as the Telosian and the kind of like creatures in the mall trying to like figure out how to work. It was just pretty cool, and I can't wait to see if they kind of finish out this one for the season, or if we're going to be getting another story. So if this one ends here, I really don't have a problem with that. All right, one and done episode, but I think it would be great to kind of continue at least this one on and kind of end it on stronger, since this has been the strongest kind of episode that we've seen in the back half of the season. So those are my opinions on the episode. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.